Here we are. Welcome back to the channel, and in this video we're going to show you how to win 2 million credits in the GR4 car around Willow Springs. It's a new online time trial which you can access through the sport mode in the top right hand corner of the menu. From there, click on to your online time trials, 2 to choose from as usual. We've already done a track guide at Lake Louise on the channel already, so if you haven't checked that one out, have a look. It's not the easiest time trial. But we're going to look at the brand new one at Willow Springs International in the GR4 car. From this one, you've got non-specific cars, so you can choose your own GR4 car. But what we're going to do, we're going to come and have a look. As we come across to qualifying time ranking, we go to global ranking, and we're going to see what car the fastest time is in the world are using. You can see we've got a couple of Mégane trophies in there, but the majority is the 4C GR4 car, the Alfa Romeo. So as we've got this in our garage, we're going to choose it. Like I said, you can choose any of the GR4 cars that you do own, or you can rent these ones as well. But it's always best to go for the car that most people are using. So when you're ready, press OK, and away you go. So to earn your 2 million credits, you're going to need a lap time of 1 minute 19.055. To earn yourself 1 million credits, a lap time of 120.590. To earn 250,000 credits, a lap time of 124.428. And in terms of assists, for this one, we've got no traction control, counter steer we have off, and ABS we ran on default for this challenge. It's quite a stable car, it's a nice car to drive. So onto the lap itself, we're going to show the braking reference, some turning points, and see if we can get you through this lap. It's a nice and easy challenge compared to last week's. But we're going to look at that last board on the right hand side. That's where you want to brake in as you get level with this. So in between the 100 and the 50 board, but it's that last board as a reference, just hit the brakes. Come down to 4th, we're going to stay in 4th gear, try and get tight to apex and accelerate hard. It's quite a cambered corner, so you can get the accelerator nice and early. Come to this long, awkward right-hander now. As soon as you hit the corner, or the start of this corner, we're going to come down to 4th gear and have the slightest tap of the brake. Just come down to 4, let the car rotate round slowly. And it's a bit of an awkward one with this one to know when to plant the accelerator, but have a little play with it. You don't want to be turning too much because you will cause a lot of understeer. So as you come to the next one, another difficult section, looking at that 50 board on the right. Now I brake just before we get to that 50 board, and I'm turning it as I'm braking. But as you're uphill, you can come off the brakes nice and early. The car will rotate in. Stamp on that throttle. Again, it's a nice cambered corner. As we come down to this right-hander, it's all about the marshals. I use this marshal as a reference. When I approach this marshal, I'm just going to tap the brake a little bit, only around about 45%. And as we get to these next two marshals, that's going to be our acceleration point. Stay nice and tight and get an accelerator as early as you can, so you can run quite wide here. Very difficult corner again. As we get level with these tyre barriers, or this little barrier on the right hand side, that's when we kind of start hitting the brakes. And you want to be where this car is, just in front. 2 wheels on the dirt and 2 to the left hand side of the curb. Now that is very difficult to get right, and accelerate into 4th gear. And that is a tricky one. Next right, absolutely flat out. So a lot of awkward corners on this track. So it can gain or lose you a lot of time. And this last corner being maybe the worst one on the track for this, as we stay to the right hand side to get the shortest line. As we're going to come out to the left as we see the braking markers. Now we look at that 150 board as a reference, and we're going to tap the brake as we come past this 150 board. Again, a slight tap of the brake, maybe a little bit too much there, because you can see we're running a little bit too tight as we come to this corner. You want to avoid this curb on the inside if you can, as we run too tight and end up running too wide on the exit and catch the sand on the outside. So you can see the delta coming down. We lose about half a tenth on that last corner, but nonetheless we come across for a 117.240. So this one I think is a nice an easy one, definitely a nicer one than last week's TT in the snow with the rallying. I found that one very, very challenging, but this lap time put us P21 in the world. But I think this one should be doable if you follow these tips. If you are struggling with this one, let me know how you get on. And before we go any further, guys, if you like this content, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, where we do a lot more of these. Every week we'll do lap guides and track guides to earn you 2 million credits in the online time trials, as well as looking to earn credits in single player, as we look at doing circuit experiences, which is a great way of earning money. But back onto the lap itself. A lot of awkward corners in this track. There's 3 or 4 really awkward corners, long sweeping corners that can lose you a lot of time. So just have a little play with this and let me know what you think. This car is a nice one to drive, a lot of grip between you on racing hard tyres. This corner especially can be quite frustrating. Now this is the best line to take, but if you are struggling, then just keep your wheels off that dirt. But you can see we get a bit of a slide on there, and we'll lose a bit of traction as we come out the corner, but we still get quite a decent run up that hill. And we know we're on a decent lap as we come across that sector to get a 51.5, and it's all about this last corner. You can see we stay tight to the right hand side, start drifting out slowly as you see those braking markers on the left hand side. Use the 150 board, but we should have stayed wider, so we come in too early. And I have to come off that throttle a little bit, then we end up too wide on the exit, and we'll lose that run onto the back straight. So definitely a 0.1 in there, if not more, with a perfect lap. But it's good enough for gold, and that's what we're aiming for out in the minute. Let me know how you guys get on with this TT. Let me know if you like it. It's not a track that's widely used in GT7 Willow Springs, and it is really unforgiving track as well. So be careful on those exits. You've really got to push these corners, but be careful not to run too wide. The minute you're in that sand, there is no coming back whatsoever, and you will have dirty tyres for the next couple of corners. So try and keep it in the black stuff if possible. And this section is uphill, so there is a lot of traction. And like I said before, this car is nice under acceleration, so don't be afraid to stamp on that throttle. And it's nice and easily controlled as well, so if the back end does go, you can control it a lot easier than some of the cars. Got that nice little slide into there, but lost a bit of time as we went up the hill. But look at that, just desert absolutely everywhere. Not the most beautiful looking track, but it does create for good racing. For now guys, we'll leave you with the rest of the replay. Thank you for watching, enjoy the credits, and I'll see you all on the next one. Laters.